Wi-Fi here is pretty
Horrible.
So if I unmute that, it will just turn off like.
Yeah.
So just only unmute and that's it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one.
All right, seems all warmed up. They have matching braids today for game one, it looks like, for the most part. I don't know, Max rocking the bun, actually, that I see that, but a lot of them are wearing braids. And, seem to be in sync for their cheer. So they're playing against Greater Trails Wildcats that came down from BC. This is actually an exhibition game pre-Pakaha placement season starting with this evening's game. I don't know if we've actually played this team before, but should be a pretty good matchup. And it looks like Kira is going to start in the net here for the Red Hawks, so she's doing her warm-ups. And here they come out. It looks like we have Francis and Audrey on defense, Cammie at center, and Kate and Liv on the wings. Getting ready for that puck drop. A little worried everybody's too close here. All right, puck is down. That one goes back to the Wildcats. They pass it across D to D in their defensive zone. They look to make that pass up at neutral, but that gets intercepted. Audrey able to pick it up. She sends it back out off the boards. Picked up by Cammie, who goes out to neutralize. Cammie trying to pass it across to Kate. Just misses her, though. That's going to be an icing call against the Red Hawks. 14:45 left to go here in the first. And 0-all to start. Looks like got a line change there on the defensive side for the Wildcats. No change on the Red Hawks. Okay, puck down again. That gets sent back out to the wall. Audrey trying to step up and get it, but the Wildcats are able to set it back behind the net. Francis will pick it up on the backside. She passes it up the wall, hitting it to Liv. Just goes past her sick. Wildcats able to send it back in. Francis trying to kick it back out, but it gets sent back in by the Wildcats. Picked back up by Liv. She's going to pass it around back behind the net to Audrey. Audrey up the wall to Kate. Well, again, going a little bit wide off the stick. Audrey able to intercept it, though. She sends it back forward, but it's picked up at the Wildcats at the point. They dump that puck back deep to the corner. Francis will come back and pick it up. She passes it up the wall again to Liv. Liv sends it forward out into neutral where it's picked back up at the Wildcats. They dump it back into our zone again. Here goes Audrey back for it. She's going to go back behind. She passes it up the wall to Kate. Kate trying to pass that one back out into neutral. Just hops over Cammie stick out into neutral. Wildcats get it. They bounce it back again on the wall, rebounding it back behind. That'll be Francis picking it up behind the net again. She passes it again up the wall, gets it to Liv. Liv decides to go back with it. Didn't have a good grab on that one. She comes around the backside of the net again. She's going to pass it up the wall to Audrey. Audrey's going to kick that one out into Kate in neutral. That was finally got that one out. Here goes Kate down the ice. We're going to have a shift change. Kate going all the way in towards the goal. She's right in front of the goalie. Oh, good shot. Just deflected at the last minute. Wildcats pick that one back up. They're trying to pass it back out again. Caught by Kate. She takes another shot on the goalie. Blocked back out to the corner. Wildcats passing it around the backside of the boards. See Dakota trying to get there. The Wildcats pass it D to D behind the net. They pass it back up along the wall, but that gets intercepted by McKinley, who keeps it in. She sends it back deep again. Again, Wildcats trying to pass it back out. Here they go as they try to center it up in neutral, but that gets intercepted by Zoe. Here goes Zoe. She dumps that back into the corner again as she goes after it. Her and the Wildcats going back. Wildcats managing to D it behind the net. They pass it up along the wall. Rebounds off the wall, though, able to get picked up by McKinley. McKinley trying to send that one back in to Talia, who sends it to the goalie, who covers it up. We've got 13 minutes left to go here in the first period. Still 0-all game. Looks like we'll have a forward line change. Out comes Cammie at center with Kate and Liv on the wings. We're running primarily, it looks like, with 2 lines today. It's going to be a little tight. We got a short bench. Puck drops. That one goes back again to the corner. Kate trying to get to it as the Wildcats pick it up. They go back behind the net with it. Here they come up along the wall. They're going to try and get out. Lily manages to knock it off their stick. That's going to get lost and picked up by McKinley. She's got the Wildcats right on her. She manages to send it back along the wall over to Kate. Kate trying to grab a hold of it. It gets knocked back by the Wildcats. McKinley picks it back up. She tries to clear it back out, but it goes back to the point. Wildcats will dump that one back in again. It's going to go back behind the net. Lily going back. She manages to get in front of it, knocks the puck loose. She gets it pinned up on the corner. Wildcats trying to come away with it. McKinley is there, and Lily and Liv, they're trying to get that puck cleared out. Centers back out. Cammie able to catch a hold of it. She passes it back to Kate. Kate now on a breakaway as she goes across the ice in front of the defender. She goes all the way to the zone, takes a shot, and she puts that one into the net. There's a goal. First goal for the Redhawks. And we've got a little fun here. We're going to do hugs for goals. Message here from Claudia, giving a hug to Kate for her goal here. And so there you go. 12:18 left to go here in the first period, and that first goal in the net for the Redhawks. And get ready again for another puck drop out on the ice. Got a full line change. Puck goes back, won there by Talia. She gives it back to Francis. Francis hitting it up on the boards, dumping it into the zone. That'll get picked back up by the Wildcats. They try to dump that one out. Just going to go past Audrey, but she's going to get back to it defensively as she skates back behind the net with the puck, picking up speed. Whoop, she turns around. Great move there, clearing herself up. Francis able to pick up that wall on the puck on the wall as she goes forward out into neutral. She gets pressure there from the Wildcats, but Dakota's able to knock it loose. Yeah, it'll get picked up by a Wildcats defender as they re-enter the neutral zone. They try to center it back, but Dakota's able to catch it, but that's going to be an offside. No, it looks like a penalty was called. Let's see who that penalty was against. Yeah, it looks like Francis got one. I'm not sure if it was a high stick. Slashing. Going to be a slashing penalty against Francis with 11:49 left to go here in the first period. This will be our first PK for the Redhawks. Out to defend on the PK, we've got Cammie and Kate, Lily and Audrey. All right, puck's down. Cammie pushing that one. It goes back to the corner, though, for the Wildcats. They try a slap shot. High up over the top, hits the netting. So that'll be a whistle for another puck drop. 1:55 left to go here on the PK. 11:44 left in the first period. Still 1-0 Redhawks. Puck drops, goes out to the wall. Lily able to grab a hold of it. She hits it up hard on the boards. Cammie gets it. She sends it all the way down off the rebound off the player. Great job clearing that puck down to the other end. The goalie will come out to hold it there, but we get right back behind. Puck up along the wall again. The Wildcats are going to pick it up as Lily goes back, but Kate gets back and blocks them. Here goes the Wildcats as they re-enter. They send it back to the outside again. Audrey coming out to block them out to the outside wall. They try to pass it back again, but that puck gets lifted. It's going to go slow rolling back to Kira, who covers it with the glove. Great job there by the Redhawks on the defense. Looks like we have a full line change coming out on the ice. No, not a full line. We've got McKinley coming out to join Lily on defense, Dakota and Talia on the forward line. Talia here going to take the face off. Talia manages to win that one, but goes back out to the wall. Dakota gets a stick on it. She shifts it all the way down the ice. Great job there by Dakota, sending it all the way back to the goalie, who's going to block it out for their defender for the Wildcats who pick it up. Wildcats kind of come up along the wall, but Talia is able to take the puck away. She dumps it back deep again. That's going to go behind the net. Again, Wildcats defense will pick it up. They're trying to clear up on the wall, but they've got Talia on top of them again. They try to pass that out, caught by Dakota in front of the blue line. Dakota taking it along the wall. Whoops, she gets knocked down. Wildcats again trying to sling that one back out into neutral. Get picked up by McKinley. McKinley's going to go ahead and dump that one in. Goes off the defender back to the corner again. 53 seconds left here on the PK. Puck back behind the net. Wildcats have it. They pass it back forward. Here goes the Wildcats back out into neutral. We got McKinley and Lily back on defense. Talia coming from across. Wildcats right up at the point. They try another slap. It goes up over the top of the net again, rebounding off the back wall. Wildcats trying to pass it back up to the point. They miss the pass. Goes back out into neutral as they have some line changes happening. Wildcats passing it back to the other defender in neutral. Here they come as they drive forward back into the zone. Dakota coming along the side. There's a shot caught in the glove by Kira. 25 seconds left to go on the PK. 10-14 left in the first period. Still 1-0 Redhawks. And it looks like Audrey's going to come out to join Lily on defense now. We've got Liv and Kate on the forward line. Puck drops. Kate manages to win that one. Audrey gets it. She backhands it forward. Goes past the defender. Stick out into neutral. Wildcats passing it back in neutral to the other side defender. They pass it back forward. They're going to dump that deep into the zone. It's going to go back behind the net. Lily going to cut it off. She's going to have pressure there on the corner. She manages to win it through to Liv. Liv trying to pass it up along the wall. She gets pressure from the Wildcats. Puck up on the boards. Liv trying to get it loose. Wildcats now have it. Oh, it gets knocked by Lily. Back to Liv. Liv manages to send it forward. Wildcats try another shot. It's going to go back behind the net. Lily grabs it. She tries to send it free. Hits the player's skate, though. Puck gets sent by the Wildcats on the other corner. Audrey will pick it up. Audrey backhanding it hard. Good job by Audrey. That's going to go down the ice. I think they may have cleared the penalty kill, though. Nope, they're going to wave off. No icing on that one. Wildcats get back to it. They try to pass it up along the wall. That's caught up on the boards. Liv able to keep that one in. Let's see. Audrey gets a hold of it. She takes a shot. Ooh, just off the goalie's glove. Great power shot there from Audrey at the blue line. Puck sent up along the wall. Wildcats now carrying that out into neutral. We got Audrey back on defense as Cammie comes back from behind. They try a pass to the other side, but it's wide. They try to center it up, but Kira knocks it off her stick. Goes off Liv back to the wall. They try to center it back up again on the backside of the net, trying to get another shot off. Good job there by Kira, using her body to block the puck, and then she scoops it back to herself and covers with the glove. 9:03 left to go here in the first period. Still 1-0 Redhawks. Out on the ice. Looks like Francis will come out to join Audrey on defense. On the forward line right now, we've got Talia out here at center. Zoe and Shay on the wings. Puck drops. Caught up underneath the skates. Wildcats send it back to the point. They pass it across to the other side. Oh, almost caught by Shay there. Wildcats dumping that one back behind the net. Let's see. Francis will pick it up on the corner. She sends it up along the wall. Gets past the defender. Goes back out into neutral. Great grab there by Shay. She read the puck coming loose. Here she goes with the defender in front of her. She's going back out to the outside, trying to make space for herself. She goes around the corner, going back behind the net with pressure. She passes it up along the wall. That's going to go back to Francis. Francis able to send it back on the corner. It's going to go back behind the net. See, Talia will get to it on that side. She's getting pinned up there by the Wildcats as Zoe comes in to help her, trying to dig the puck out. Puck goes back behind the net. Looks like the Wildcats will get to it first on that corner. They're trying to center it back out. They manage to get a pass as they go back out neutral. Audrey back on defense. She goes back. It's a 2-on-1. Good pass there. Blocked by Kira. It goes back out to the wall again. Wildcats trying to center it back up. They manage to keep it in, but Zoe's able to grab it. She sends it back. Ooh, it's right at that blue line. Wildcats able to dump it back deep as they go for a line change. Here goes Francis as she wheels back behind the net with the puck. Francis is going to go ahead and carry that. She's got pressure from the Wildcats. Oh, they managed to knock it off her stick as they take it back in. Ooh, Audrey got bested. They got a player right in front. Oh, that was a great redirect shot there by the Wildcats. She barely touched it and was able to redirect it into the net. That was a great job there. It was number 7 for the Wildcats, who scored that with the assist by number 8. 7:53 left to go here in the first period, and we're now tied 1-1. Yeah, good job. Yeah, you got it. Marta is helping us out today, operating the camera. We gave her Les' app with all the buttons. Out on the ice right now, we got Cammie at center, Kate and Liv on the wings, McKinley and Lily on defense, and Kira down here in the net. 7:53 left to go in this first. Tied 1-1. Puck drops. That one gets sent back by Kate. Whoop! Liv was trying to pass it to Lily, but they were right on top of each other. McKinley trying to save it. Puck goes back to the other side. Whoop! They tried to set it up. McKinley sending it back forward. Gets it to Kate. Kate's got it along the wall. Kate sends it out to the other side in neutral. Liv trying to get there, gets knocked back by the Wildcats. They try to send it forward, but Lily catches it. She keeps it in neutral. Cammy able to send it back forward along the wall. It's pinned up on the boards. It's going to pop loose. McKinley's going to pick it up. McKinley turning around. She passes it to Kate in neutral. Kate passing it back forward to Cammy. Cammy's got it inside the zone, but she's got pressure of the Wildcats trying to kick it back out, but Liv's able to catch it. She sends it back to Kate on the wall. Kate with a shot from the side, caught by the goalie in the glove. And it looks like we've got Audrey and Francis coming out on D on the forward line. We've got Dakota, Talia, and Zoe. $7:16 left to go here on the first. Still tied 1-1. Puck goes back down, sent back the blue line to Audrey. Audrey able to keep it in along the wall. She tries to send it back forward to Zoe. Zoe's got pressure there. She's able to dig it off the wall. She gets a shot. It's a little bit high, goes back out to the corner where Dakota will get it. Dakota sending it back to Francis. Francis is sending it back behind the net again. It's going to go all the way around the corner. Wildcats will get to it on the wall, but they've got pressure there. They try to send it back out, goes out into neutral. Francis able to get it. She's going to send it back into the zone as we clear that off sides. Wildcats trying to send it back out, but that got caught by Dakota. Wildcats now passing it back out again. They've got it in the neutral ice as they go forward. Audrey back on defense. They try a shot wide of the net. Rebounds off the backboards. Francis will get back to it. She passes it up the wall. Gets it to Dakota. Dakota clears it out to Talia. Here goes Talia across the neutral. She's got one defender in front of her as she goes forward. Defender able to swoop it off her stick, but it goes back by the wall. Wildcats passing it up along the boards. Audrey going forward to keep that one in. Goes back towards Talia. Wildcats have it again all on the board. They pass it back out across on the other side neutral. Lily back in place in defense. She manages to cut off the player, and Liv is able to pick up the puck. Here goes Liv as she wheels back behind the net. She passes it up the wall, getting it to Kate. Kate's got control of the puck. She passes it up the boards, getting it to Cammy. Cammy going all the way in. She's got the puck back behind the net, but she's got pressure from the Wildcats. Liv going in there to try to help her as they went past without the puck. Puck goes back to the blue line. Lily gets it. Lily passing it back forward to Kate on the side. Oh, Kate almost got that one to Cammy on the other side. McKinley's got it now on the other wall. She tries to shoot that one in. Loose in front of the net, picked up by Kate. Kate sends that one back to Lily again. Lily with a shot. Oh, through the zone there. Goes out wide again to Kate. Kate's turning back around at the point again. She's trying to get through. Kate going all the way back to the corner. She passes to Liv. Liv back to Lily. Lily over to McKinley. McKinley with a shot. Oh! Knocked by the goalie. Goes out back behind the net. Kate's got it again. Kate sending it back again to McKinley at the wall. McKinley back forward to Kate. Kate looking for a pass in there. Whoop! That one goes out wide to the wall. Lily manages to get back to it. And then Kate keeps it in at the blue line. There's pinned up on the boards there. Lily falling back into neutral behind her to try to help here, get that puck loose. And Wildcats able to come away with it, but Liv knocks it off her stick right away. Puck caught at the blue line by Kate. Kate turning back around, and she's got pressure from the Wildcats. She goes back out to the corner. We got about 5 minutes left to go here in the first place. In the first period, Kate going around the other side of the net. She passes it back again to McKinley. McKinley with another shot. That one gets blocked, though, picked up by Kate. Kate's going to try another shot here. Gets blocked again by the Wildcats. Sent back to the corner again to Cammy. Lily changing out for Audrey here. She comes out there. Oh, there's going to be a penalty against the Wildcats with 4:38 left to go here in the first period. I think it's... Yeah, that was right. And then we're going to say minor... Oh, no, not against us. Never mind, ignore that. It's a minor penalty against the other team. Yeah, I'm not sure how to fix that one. So we're just going to say it's a penalty. So we're going to have a power play. Okay, so it'll be 5-on-4. There we go. So out for the power play, we've got Talia at the center. Looks like we have Francis, McKinley, Zoe, Audrey. Puck goes back. Oh, bounces off Audrey's stick. Oh, the Wildcats are going to get a 2-on-1 here. Audrey skating hard to get back to that other player. They try a shot blocked by Kira. Try another shot. That gets loose. Great job there by Kira keeping her head as Zoe picks up the puck across the neutral ice. Zoe going all the way into the zone. Zoe back on the corner. She wheels back behind the net. Oh, Zoe trying to pass that one back to Francis at the blue line. Francis with a shot. Oh, deflected. It pops loose. Dakota trying to get it. It goes just wide of the net. Picked back up again by the Wildcats. They're going to send that one back out into neutral. Francis skating back for it. She's got the Wildcats coming back behind her. Here goes Francis. Whoops, she's trying not to run into the referee. Here she goes. She turns back around behind the net. Francis looking for where to pass that puck. She's going to just dump it deep. That will be an icing against us, though. 3:47 left to go here in the first period. Tied 1-1 with 1:09 left here on the power play for the Red Hawks. In the box right now for the penalty, which I didn't see, but I assume it was tripping, is number 4 for the Wildcats. So out for the remainder of this 1:09 power period. Looks like we've got Lily, Kate, Cammie, McKinley, and Liv. Cammie pushing that one forward. Wildcats trying to send it back. Lily able to catch it. Lily goes forward with it. Here goes Lily. She's going to pass it up to Kate. Just goes off Kate, sticking a neutral, picked back up by the Wildcats. Wildcats trying to send that one back. Gets picked up by Liv. Liv sends that back over to McKinley. McKinley trying to pass it forward to Lily. Just goes past her. That's going to go back again. Kate be able to pick that one up in neutral. Kate passing it back across to Liv. Here goes Liv as she enters the zone. She dumps the puck in, back to the corner. Liv going after it as the Wildcats get to it. They try to send it through to the other side, but Kate will pick it up. Kate getting pinned up on the boards. Whoop, Lily able to catch that puck along the wall. She's got pressure. She uses her body to block it out. Gets it back over to Kate as she gets knocked into. Kate's got control of the puck. She takes a shot. Blocked by the goalie and covered. 3:07 left to go here in the first. 30 seconds left on the power play. Tied 1-1 still. Looks like Wildcats will put out a new line to defend on their PK. Puck drops. That gets back out. Lily had a hold of it, but then it went away. It goes back out along the wall. McKinley coming back in to try to help there as Kate falls behind. Oh, they're pinned up on the front there. Lily trying to push it free. Puck pops loose. Lily will go back to it. She turns back around. She passes it over to McKinley. McKinley sends that one in. Oh, but it's picked up by the Wildcats. They're going to dump that one deep. It's going to come back down. Kira will skate out and get it. Kira's going to hit it back out into neutral to Liv. Liv passes that one forward. Just goes off Cammie's stick. Cammie will skate forward and get to it. Cammie pushes it back behind the net. Let's see Kate going behind. We've cleared the power play there. Lily back behind on the net. She's looking for an opportunity for Kate to pass to her. Kate's got it. She's trying to center it back up there to Liv. Wildcats clustering right in front of the net. They bounce the puck back off into neutral. Francis back on defense. They pass it across the other side. Francis goes and takes the puck away. She grabs a hold of it as she goes back forward. Here goes Francis across the neutral ice. She's going to go all the way down to the zone. She takes a shot. Just wide. Rebounds off the backboards. Wildcats able to pick it up off the corners. We have a line change happening. Oh, that puck gets intercepted by Talia. She tries to send it back forward. Now Shea also tries to grab it. Shea grabs it back behind the net. She tries to backhand it in front of the net. Trying to get it to Francis. Wildcats kicking it out on the wall, but Dakota's there. Whoops, runs into the players. The puck goes down. Shea trying to get to it. She gets pushed down. Audrey with a shot caught in the body by the goalie. 1:49 left to go here in the first period. Still tied 1-1. Man, this Wildcats team seems to be pretty physical too. Yeah. Pushing, especially the couple, they've got some really tall players that are pretty effective at using their bodies. Looks like another penalty for number 4 for the Wildcats. Looks like another minor penalty. Yeah. All right, so we'll have another power play opportunity here. Talia sends that one back out to the wall. Audrey getting pinned up there. Talia able to go back and get her own puck with the pressure there. She gets it. She passes it along the wall to Dakota. Dakota back to Talia. Oop, Talia trying to go right back to Dakota, but Dakota didn't expect it. Puck goes loose out into neutral. Shea's going to go back and get it. She's got pressure from the Wildcats behind her. She wheels back behind the net. Shea looking for that pass up. She gets it to Liv, but Liv gets run into. Audrey able to come from behind. Audrey picks up the puck as she goes out across the neutral ice. Here goes Audrey. She skates all the way forward. Whoop, they've got to wait until she crosses the line. Audrey back on the outside. She tends it wide of the net. It's going to rebound off the wall. Talia will pick it up. She tries to center it back again. Francis trying to get a shot off along with Dakota as she goes down. Wildcats are going to shift that all the way down the ice again. That's going to come back out to Kira. Kira stops it with her stick. She's going to pass that one back out. She hits it back to Dakota. Dakota trying to clear it, but it gets sent back in by the Wildcats. Francis trying to pass it. Now they get pinned up on that wall there. Oh, let's see what's going to happen. Trying to get that puck loose. Man, there's a lot of shoving up along the boards there. Wildcats able to knock it free, but Audrey picks it up. Audrey sends it back forward again off Francis. Again, it gets pinned up on that wall. Wildcats are going to send it back again. Here comes Liv. She's going to come back and get this in the corner. We got 40 seconds left to go here in the first period. Oh, there's a shot wide of the net. Rebounds off the backboard. It's going to go back out to the other side. Wildcats going to dump it back behind the net again. See, Wildcats get caught in that corner. Cammie able to go in and pin it. Lily coming in to help her. She's trying to get that puck loose. Wildcats trying to keep it in. Oh, as they try to shove free. Wow. Cammie trying to push that player free to get that puck loose. We got 13 seconds left to go. It's caught up on Audrey's skate. Audrey able to kick it free. Wildcats send it back, but Lily grabs it. Lily's got control of that puck. She uses her body to block out the players. She sends it back across, getting it to Liv. We got 2 seconds left to go. Liv's going to dump that into the zone, but that'll be the end of the first period. So at the end of one, we're tied 1-1, and we'll have 11 seconds on the power play to start that second period. I'm going to go ahead and go on mute while we wait for... All right, getting ready to start the second 20-minute period. We got 11 seconds left on our power play. Out for the power play right now, we've got Cammie at center, Liv and Kate on the wings, Francis and Audrey on defense, and looks like Kira still back there in the net. Still tied 1-1. Puck is down. That one goes back to us. That gets picked up by Liv. Liv taking it back to our defensive zone. She passes it back to Audrey. Audrey trying to pass it back up to Kate, but it goes past her stick. And Wildcats trying to set it back forward, but it's caught up underneath the skates there along the wall. Kate comes away with it. Here goes Kate across the neutral ice. Kate's got one defender in front of her. She skates around her. She's going to go back out to the outside corner. Turning back around, giving her space. She takes another shot that gets deflected. Kate able to pick it back up again. Whoops, she tries to sling a shot around. The goalie's able to stuff that one inside her pads and cover it up. And that will clear the power play for us. So we're now back to full strength with 19:35 left to go in the second period, tied 1-1. Looks like line change happening right now. We have got Talia out at center, Zoe and Shay on the wings, Lily and McKinley on defense. Puck drops. Talia sends that behind her, but the Wildcats able to pick it up. They dump it, pass out into neutral. That's going to go down the ice. Audrey will skate back for that. Wildcats get back to the puck on the wall. They're trying to center it back up, but they've got pressure there from us. They try a shot. That gets swooped and caught in the glove by Kira. Well, here comes Gigi over to the bench. I think she was missing some jerseys. Puck is back down. It's going to go back behind the net. Lily able to pick that one up. She uses her body to block it out. Whoops, she's able to hold on to it before she loses her skate. She passes it back up to McKinley. McKinley sends that one back out into neutral. Shay was trying to get to it, but she got caught from behind. Zoe able to send it back forward. Great job by Zoe. She pushes it all the way back to the corner. Wildcats will get to it again. They're trying to pass it out, but Talia catches it. Now Zoe's got it on that corner. She's getting pinned up there on the wall. She tries to get that puck loose. Her and Zoe working together. Wildcats able to come away with it. Here go the Wildcats as they go forward into the neutral. They pass it, dump pass it behind McKinley. Here they come back on the forward in the zone. Oh, my gosh. Lily trying to block there, and there's just a great shot into the top corner of the net there. by the Wildcats player. I think that might be number 8 from the Wildcats who scored that one. Yep. 18:47 left to go here in the second period. It's now 2-1 Wildcats. So we have another line change. We've got Audrey and Francis out on defense. We've got Cammie at center, Kate and Liv on the wings. Puck goes back down underneath the skates. Let's see, they're battling to try to get that puck loose. Audrey trying to send it back forward, but the Wildcats come away with it. They take it out along the wall. Audrey again blocking them as they send the puck back behind the net. Francis gets to it. She sends it back, trying to send it back forward to Audrey, but it gets pinned up on the wall. Again, lots of battles on the wall today. Francis coming to try to help Audrey. Audrey manages to knock it up forward along the wall to Kate. Kate's got pressure there. She uses her body as she turns back around. She's going to go back to the corner again, giving herself space. She sends it around the backside of the net up to Liv on the wall. Liv taking it forward. She's got Wildcats in front of her. She passes it back out to Kate again. Kate in neutral. She's able to get it past the skater. She continues to go forward along the corner. Kate going around the backside. Ooh, 2 players running into each other. Francis is going to pick up that puck, and there's going to be a penalty against us. Looks like an interference penalty called. I think it's against us, but I'm not sure who. Allie is asking what the penalty call here is. All right, looks like Cammie will go to the box for 2 minutes. So we will have a disadvantage here. Oh, no, you want to put it this way. Yep. You got it. Yep, and then here. And then away. Yep, did you do the minor?
It's for us, I think, right?
Yeah, so they get the power play. So that's right. And then you hit that. Oops, except it wasn't them this time. We're just having a good time with all of these events. The power play is against... The penalty is against us. There we go. All right, we're going down to the far end of the ice for this PK. We've got Audrey out, Talia, Francis, and Dakota to defend. Puck drops, kicked back out on the wall by Talia. She gives it to Audrey. Audrey kicks that one back out again into neutral where the Wildcats pick it back up. They try to pass it back forward. Dakota getting there. Great job putting on the pressure. Let's see. Francis able to send that one forward. She gets it around the defender. That's going to come all the way back behind their net. Greater Trail will come back to it, but Dakota is hot on her heels as the Wildcats pick up speed as they turn that puck back around. Here they go back out again into the neutral ice. Talia trying to stay with her. She pins her back up on the wall. She sends it back to the blue line, trying to get a shot off there. All right, I think we're good. We're just having some Wi-Fi signal issues, but I think we're okay now. Puck goes back out wide to the corner again. Wildcats passing it again back up to the blue line. They try another shot. Ooh, Kira trying to scoop that one in the glove. It pops loose, but she's able to cover it back up. We got about 17 minutes left to go here in the second period. 1 minute left on our PK. Still 2-1 Wildcats as we have a new line coming out on the ice. I think we're good. All right, out on the ice right now. It looks like to defend, we've got Kate taking the face-off, Shay, Lily, and... I think that's Gigi. Puck goes back out into neutral. Kate skating hard to try to get to that puck. Oh, she's going to cut off the player. She gets right in front. Oh, shot deflected by the goalie up into the net, and great attempt there by Kate. Great job there. .51 seconds left here on the PK for the Red Hawks. 16:50 left to go in the second period. Still 2-1 Wildcats. I don't know why they called a timeout or something. Oh, we got a penalty. They got a penalty. Okay, so now it's going to be 4-on-4. So we're going to go to events. Nope, sorry, you were right. Scoreboard. Oh. Wow! Apparently there was an interference there, and so Kate just scored on a penalty shot. I'm not exactly sure. Kevin, what just happened? Okay, apparently they gave Kate a penalty shot for whatever happened in front of the net, but do they still have a 2-minute penalty as well? Or that clears it. So I think they're still on the power play for 51 seconds, but Kate just scored a penalty shot goal. So we're now tied 2-2 with 16:50 left to go here in the second period. Puck drops. It's going to go back to our defensive ice. Let's see, we're going back for it. That's Audrey. She hits it, trying to hit up the wall, but Wildcats are able to block it out. She again tries to send it back. Wildcats trying to catch it off the side of the goal. Puck is bouncing around there as it goes back out to the wall. Wildcats sending it back to the blue line. They try to shot from the blue line, but blocked by Dakota in the body. Puck back behind the net again. The Wildcats sending it back up to the corner. Whoop, they try to send it out, but it gets caught by McKinley on a soft pass. She's going to send that all the way down the ice just to the side of the goalie. And we've got about 20 seconds left to go here on the PK as the Wildcats pick it up from behind. Liv hot on her heels. Whoop! Puck caught by Francis. She keeps it in, but it goes back out again to neutral. Dakota trying to pass it across to Liv. Just misses her. That's going to go wide into the wall. Liv able to send that one back again to the corner. Wildcats are going to pass it up along the wall. Audrey manages to catch it. Wildcats have it again. They try to carry it forward. That'll clear our penalty. Let's see. Francis trying to hold them. Puck is now loose in the neutral. Whoop! It gets sent back into the zone. Let's see. Looks like Francis gets a hold of it. She gives it to Audrey. Audrey trying to send that one back forward. They're going to wave off the icing on it. We've now cleared our penalty kill. Whoop, goalie coming out to try to block that puck, and Cammie gets a hold of it. Cammie was trying to center it back out to someone in front of the net, but it goes to the Wildcats. Wildcats have it across the neutral. We got Gigi back on defense. She pins her out on the wall, blocks the puck. Talia sending it back forward out into neutral again, where the Wildcats will pick it back up. Wildcats passing it back across. They missed the pass, though. That'll go back to Liv. Liv manages to dump that back into their zone again. Wildcats will go back for it as Talia comes to meet them. They send that puck up along the wall. It rebounds off the boards, though. Zoe will get back to it. She keeps it in at the blue line. Whoop! Zoe using her whole body there. Whoa, she gets hooked up by the player. Shea trying to send that puck forward. Puck pops loose again. Caught in the goalie's glove. 15:06 left to go here in the second period. Tied 2-2. I've got some line changes happening again. Looks like Lily and Mac will come out on D on the forward line at the moment. We've got Talia at center with Shea and Zoe on the wings. Well, it looks like the coach is talking to the ref about something. I'm sorry, that's the coach from Wildcats, but it looks like we're going to do another puck drop. Talia trying to win that one using her body there. It's caught up underneath the skates. Zoe able to kick it back. Oh, it goes back to the Wildcats. Nope, caught by Shea. Great job by Shea. She turns it around, sends it back deep. Wildcats D-to-D'ing it back behind the net. They've got the puck along the corner. They try to pass that one back out into neutral. They manage to do so. McKinley taking her back out to the outside. She cuts her off from the side. Whoa, she's getting pinned up on the boards there. Talia trying to help. They manage to get that puck just out again into neutral. Shea trying to get there as the Wildcats try to send it back. McKinley sends it back forward. Oh, Zoe's got a breakaway. The defender goes down. Zoe, the shot just wide and high over the top of the net. It's going to rebound off the wall. Let's see, Shea trying to get to it. Zoe gets it. She passes it again over to Cammie. It's going to come back to the corner. Let's see, Cammie trying to get to it. Oh, let's see. Wildcats able to pick it up. They try to pass it back out again into neutral. Lily trying to get back to it along with Kate. Wildcats going to dump that one back forward. That'll get picked up by Audrey. Audrey's going to shift that one all the way down the ice. That's going to be an icing unless it dies. It might actually die. It did. Wildcats able to pick that one back up. They're going to push that back out again into neutral. Comes off the player's stick. Lily going to try to block them. They're able to get it. Oh, shot wide, back out to the wall again. Kate picks it up off the boards. She passes it back forward to Liv. Here goes Liv as she drives forward into the zone. Liv going all the way in. She passes it to Kate. Kate's got it along the boards. Kate's looking for that pass opportunity. She drops it back behind her for Audrey to pick up. Audrey's sending it back forward to Kate. Kate manages to carry it around the player. She goes around the backside. She passes it back to Audrey on the side again. Audrey sending it back forward, just hops over the top of Kate. Wildcats able to pick that one up. They're going to try and pass it back out, but it's kept in there by Francis. Liv tried to pick it back up, but the Wildcats get a hold of it as they go back out again into neutral. Liv cutting them off just inside neutral, though, manages to stop the drive. Puck up along the boards as they again fight for control there. It pops loose to Audrey. Audrey tries to send it back forward. Goes off the player just inside the zone. That gets picked back up by Liv. She gives it to Francis. Francis pushes it back into the zone. Liv, able to send that one forward. That was absolutely a penalty there for the Wildcats. That was a pretty good one. Yeah, that's, yep. No, it'll be us. Yeah, and then it'll be against them. and it looks like it's a minor for tripping. So it'll be a minor penalty for tripping against Greater Trail, number 15, who went to the box. Another power play for us. We've got Talia at center. Looks like Gigi and Dakota on the wings. And then McKinley and Kate at the back. McKinley managing to skate around everybody, getting it in there. She centers it back up, and that gets picked up by Gigi. Gigi tries to shot, deflected right in front. Dakota trying to push it in. It's loose in front of the net. Gigi trying to go back for it again. The Wildcats are going to shift that all the way down the ice. Kira will skate out to get a hold of that puck. She's going to have pressure from the Wildcats. She pushes it up the wall, gets it back to McKinley. Wildcats trying to take a shot on the empty net as Kira gets back in position. Gigi will grab a hold of it. She goes back behind the net with it. Here goes Gigi. She skates it forward. She passes it back out to Dakota. Dakota in neutral. She tries to carry it back forward, gets cut off. Talia comes from behind. Dakota will step back up and pick it up. She pushes it back behind the net again. Wildcats will get back to it, but Dakota is hot on her heels. They try to shift that puck back out. Oh, manages to go past both players. Let's see. McKinley will get back to it. Oh, she's got pressure there. Wildcats able to take it off her stick. They're going to come in for a shot. Oh, dangerous shot there by Kira, but she's able to block it out. Great job, goalie. Puck goes back out to Liv. Liv trying to send it back forward up along the wall. Here goes Liv as she skates forward. Here she goes all the way to the zone. She takes the shot. Caught in the body by the goalie. 11:55 left to go here in the second period. Tied 2-2. We got 52 seconds left here on the power play as we have line changing happening. Looks like we have Lily and Audrey out with Zoe, Cammie, and Liv. Puck drops. Cammie wins that one back to Lily. Lily tried to take it back forward. She got blocked. Audrey able to send it back forward. She gets it to Lily in the corner. Lily sending it around the backside of the net. Let's see if Liv can crash and get there. Oh, not quite there in time, but Cammie's able to save it along the wall. She dumps it back deep again. It's going to go back to the other side. Lily going back to the corner to try to block him from the shot. That goes back to Audrey. Audrey getting it back to Lily. Oh, Zoe trying to hold on to it. Zoe takes a shot, deflected and covered by the goalie. 26 seconds left here on the power play. 11:29 left to go in the second period. Ian telling them all to calm down. It's okay. You got this. Puck drops again. Cammie trying to win that one. Lily gets to it. She passes it back to Audrey at the blue line. Audrey trying to get a shot off. Great shot. Blocked. It rebounds right in front. Zoe gets it. She takes a shot caught in the goalie's glove. Great initial shot and rebound shot there. Let's go again. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Wildcats changing out some of their players here. Looks like they're defenders. Cammie getting a hold of it again. She gives it to Zoe. Zoe back to Audrey. Audrey over to Liv. Liv trying to send that one in. Just a little bit too much time there. Liv trying to keep that puck forward. She gets a hold of it. She's got it on the side. She's going to loop around the backside of the net. Whoa, she's trying to get that puck loose in front. Liv going back to the line. Puck goes back. Oh, just over Audrey's stick, and they've cleared the penalty. Audrey will go back and get it. She pushes it up the wall. Off Zoe's stick. That'll go back into the zone. We got Shay coming out here to help. Puck's going to come back to the other side corner. Lily going back along with Shay. Puck gets sent back by the Wildcats to the other side as we've got line changes. Wildcats pick it up. They try to pass it across to the other side, back out into neutral. Talia going back to cut him off. That one gets blocked out. Talia able to pick up that puck. Whoops, she turns back around. Great move there by Talia to turn with the puck. Here she comes as she comes across out into the neutral. Talia's got two defenders in front of her. She takes him to the outside, manages to skate around. Oops, she gets knocked by the player, but she's able to keep a hold of the puck. She's going to send it up the wall to Francis, who's come out. Francis taking it in. She passes it back behind the net again. Let's see, Talia will pick it up. Oops, she gets pushed up against the boards. Puck pops loose. Wildcats able to pick it up off the boards as they go back out again into neutral. That's Gigi back on defense. They dump that puck deep into the zone, back off the corner where it's picked up by Francis. Francis wheeling back behind the net. She passes it up the wall. Wildcats able to catch it. They send it back in. Francis coming back to the puck again on the other side. Wildcats have it on the backside. Oop, they tried to pass it back, but it goes wide. Back out into neutral, all the way back to their defensive ice. The defender will come back and pick it up from the Wildcats as she turns back around. She passes it back out again into neutral. Francis managing to tie her back up as she uses her body to block out. Let's see, Dakota trying to help her there as Gigi comes back for it. Gigi passing it back up across to Kate. Here goes Kate across the neutral ice. Kate's got one player in front of her. She goes back to the outside. Oh, Kate's going to have another shot. Oh! What a shot for Kate, and that'll be a hat trick for Kate. Yeah, so we got to do this. We got to do a big message here. That is totally a jumping for joy. Great job by Kate on the hat trick. We'll have to get a hat trick message up for Kate in the future, but that was awesome. We got 9:32 left to go here in the second period, and we're tied 2-2. All right, out on the ice right now. Looks like we got Cammie at center, Kate and Liv on the wings, Francis and Gigi on defense. Puck drops. That goes out wide in neutral ice. Francis trying to get back to it. She manages to get it. She sends it back forward. Wildcats trying to send it back out into neutral. Cammie catches it, but we've got to clear the offsides. Puck pops loose. Francis able to pick that one back up again. She passes it over to Gigi. Gigi sending that one back forward to Liv. Liv turning back around again as she enters the zone. Here she goes in along the wall. She manages to dump it around the defenders. She goes back behind. Liv will go back around behind the net. She passes it back to Francis at the blue line. Francis passing it back up the wall, trying to get it to Liv, but it rebounds off the wall. Picked up by the Wildcats again. Here go the Wildcats back out into neutral. It's Gigi back on defense. Gigi taking her back to the outside. There's going to be a penalty against us, a delayed one it looks like. Wildcats have the puck. They take a shot. Blocked right in front of the net. Oop, that one gets knocked away, and we'll finally have the penalty. It looks like a slashing penalty will be called against Francis. Yeah. Nope, so it's going to be away on the power play, 5-on-4. And then for events, we have us with a minor penalty for Francis for slashing. All right, out to defend the PK, we've got Dakota and Talia, McKinley, and Audrey. It is 3-2 Redhawks with 8:48 left to go in the second period. Wildcats have it in front of the blue line. They dump it back up to the corner again. They pass it back up to the point. They try to take a shot there, but it gets deflected by Talia high up into the rafters. So we'll have another puck drop here. Puck drops again. Back on the corner. Liv able to pick that one. Actually, that was McKinley. McKinley shifting it all the way down the ice. Great job there by McKinley. That'll get picked up by the Wildcats back on the corner, though, as they wheel back behind their net. They pass it up along the wall. Oop, goes off the player's skate back out into neutral. Audrey catches it. She tries to send it forward, but the player comes from behind and picks it up. Well, that player gets blocked by the Redhawks, though. They try to pass it across the other side, but that gets intercepted by Dakota. Dakota sending that one back forward, back out in neutral ice again. The Wildcats try to send it forward again. McKinley's going to shift that one again. Picked up in neutral by the Wildcats. They try to dump that one forward. Ghost goes off Audrey. Picked up by the Wildcats along the wall. They try to get a shot off. It's wide of the net, rebounding off the boards. They pick it up on the other side wall, send it back to the blue line. Wildcats trying a shot there, blocked to the body by Dakota. Picked up by Talia. Here goes Talia. She's going to shift that past the player all the way down the ice, allowing a shift change to occur. We got multiple players coming out right now as the Wildcats get back to the puck. They try to pass it back out again into neutral. They've got Kate on their heels. Lily back on defense. Tries to take her to the outside. Lily able to knock her back to the other side. Lily knocks it off her stick with a stretch there. Picked up at the blue line. They try a shot blocked by Kira, covered with her glove. 40 seconds left to go here on the PK. 7:27 left to go in the second period. So 3-2 Redhawks. Those moments to breathe are few and far between. Puck down. Cammie sends that one back. Wildcats get it back to the corner. They pass it back to the blue line. Try another shot there. With deflection, it gets sent out wide. Cammie able to grab a hold of it. She dumps it just on the other side of the blue line. Wildcats sending it back in, but they've got to clear the offsides. Now Lily's able to pick up that puck. Here goes Lily back behind. Whoa! Wow, that was a crazy one by Lily. She was not letting that puck stay in. It went all the way back behind the net. Cammie will pick that up on the backside. She's got control of the puck as she goes up along the wall. Wildcats will pick it back up as they go back out again into neutral. Lily back on defense. She's going to take her to the outside. They try to center that one back up, but it's caught by Gigi. Gigi able to send it back forward to Kate. Here goes Kate as we clear the penalty. Kate coming forward across the neutral ice all the way to the zone. She passes it across to Cammie. Oh, Cammie trying to send it forward. Cammie manages to dump it back into the corner. Kate gets a hold of it. Kate sending it back over to Cammie again. Wildcats are going to get it along the wall. Nope, they lose the puck there again. Kate and Cammie working together to try to get that puck loose. Kate gets knocked into. Wildcats able to get it again. They pass it around the backside of the boards. They've got it there on the corners. They try to take it up the wall. That'll get stopped there by McKinley, who takes a shot blocked by the goalie. She pushes it out to the side as we've got a line change happening. Goes off Talia's stick by the Wildcats. Talia able to hold on to it. Great moves there by Talia. She drop passes it over to Audrey. Audrey tries a shot blocked by a defender in front of the net. They try to clear that one back out. It's going to go off Audrey's stick all the way back down to Kira. Kira's got it back behind the net. Kira sending that one back out to Audrey. Audrey trying to get it centered back up to Dakota. Oh, they had a shift change. That could have been dangerous if we were able to hold on to that puck. Wildcats kicking it back out again into neutral. They try to go back forward, but they get turned back around. Ooh, McKinley going to try to knock him and get a hold of that puck up along the boards. Oh, they're battling to get hold of it. Puck goes popping loose back to our corner again. Audrey will go back as the Wildcats pick up the puck in the corner. They go back behind the net with the puck. Back to the other side. They pass it back to the blue line again. Zoe trying to get there to cut him off. Puck will get dumped back. We're going to have another delayed penalty against us, waiting for us to touch the puck here. As they've got an extra player on the ice right now. And they'll finally blow the whistle there. So it was a penalty against us here. 5:21 left to go in the second period. Still 3-2 Redhawks as we'll have another PK. It looks like it'll be against McKinley. So it'll be them again. And then 5-on-4. And then it's us. Yeah, and a minor penalty. You got it. Cool. All right, so out to defend on the PK. Looks like we've got Kate, Liv, Audrey, and Lily. Puck drops. Wildcats send it back to the blue line. They try a shot there from the blue line. That's scooped in the glove by Kira. Puck goes back down again. Wildcats trying to hold on to it. It's up underneath their skates. Oh, that's Kate trying to get it now on the wall as Audrey tries to come help her. That puck goes back to the blue line. Wildcats try a shot there, caught in the body by Kira. 1:44 left on the PK, 5:04 left here in the second period. Still 3-2 Redhawks. Puck drops again, goes back out to the wall. Wildcats send it back to the blue line. They try a shot that gets deflected by bodies in front of the net. Kate trying to get a hold of it. Now Audrey, they try to get a shot off there. It gets deflected. It's back in the corner again. Wildcats trying to hold on to it. They pass it around the backside of the net. Audrey going back to that corner. They pass it back to the blue line again. They try another shot, and that'll be scooped in the glove by Kira. Looks like we have Francis coming out with Dakota and Shay. They'll all join Lily on the PK with 4:44 left to go. In the second period at 1:23 left on the PK. Puck drops. That puck gets sent back to the blue line. Lily trying to block it as they dump it back behind the net. Let's see, Wildcats will get to it in the other corner. They pass it around to the other side. It goes back to the corner again. They pass it back again on the other side. They're trying to win it on that corner, but Francis is able to knock it off their stick. They pass it back to the blue line again. They pass it back to the other side blue line. Dakota blows and blocks it. Great block by Dakota. Man, that kid will stand in front of any puck, I've decided. They get it back again on the blue line. They try to send that one back in. It's deflected. It's loose in front of the net. Wildcats trying to get it back in, but we're able to block it back out. And it looks like Kira was able to get a glove on it. So they blew a whistle. 52 seconds left to go here on the PK. 4:12 left in the period. Still 3-2 Redhawks. Puck drops again. Lily's able to pick that one up. She's got it behind the net. Lily again with a hard shift, but manages to send it out that time. A little too high, a little above the glass there. Looks like Kate and Cammie will come out on the forward for Shay and Dakota. They'll join Francis and Lily on D right now.
This is the longest penalty.
I know, right?
Feels like that.
It's a very long penalty. Lots of pauses. Puck drops again, goes back out to the wall. Francis trying to hold on to it. Cammie able to come away with it as she goes back behind the net. Cammie hitting it up the wall, gets it to Kate. Kate sends it all the way down the ice. Great job clearing that one out. It's going to go all the way back to the corner. 34 seconds left to go here on the PK as the Wildcats pick it up behind their net. Kate going back to block them. They try to pass it on the wall, but they miss the puck. Cammie able to grab it. She passes it back forward to Kate. Kate on the back side of the net. She's got pressure there. She goes back to the corner. Kate turning back around. She's going to come along the side there. She manages to kick that puck free. She's got multiple Wildcat players as she gets pushed up against the boards. Wildcats trying to clear the puck out on the wall. Here they come as they send it back out again into neutral. Francis going back. She managed to block them, but they're able to pick it up again. Here go the Wildcats forward. Lily back on defense. She blocks the puck out, pushes it up on the wall. She goes around the player. Lily's going to shift that one back out. Oh, they're going to call a penalty on Lily for that? Yeah. I think they're going to call a penalty for Lily on that one. That stinks. We had just cleared the penalty. I don't know that was... We'll see what they call on it. It's away again. Yeah, 5-on-4. And that's us, home, minor penalty. Yeah. All right, so Lily going to the box for 2 minutes, I guess for the player falling when she was next to her. At least that's what it looked like from my end, but I'm also biased. Puck is loose. Shea trying to send that one back out again into neutral. That gets picked up by the Wildcats. They pass it back forward. Goes off the player's skate, though. Shea's going to jump in there and try to grab a hold of that. Puck sent back to the defender. Shea again on top of him. Wildcats able to turn it back around as they go back out into neutral. They pass it back forward again. Dakota knocking it off her stick, though, as it enters the zone. Audrey will get back to it. Audrey's going to hit that one hard, but it's caught at the blue line by the defender. She takes it in along the wall. She's trying to get a shot off here. Oop, that gets blocked by Dakota. Goes back out to the corner again. Wildcats pick it back up. They send it back to the blue line yet again. They try to send that one back in on the ice. It goes wide of the net, back out to the wall. Wildcats grab it again. They send it back to the blue line on the other side. They pass it across. Oop, but it goes out into neutral. Wildcats now have to clear the offsides. They take the puck back in neutral as they clear it. They turn back around and re-enter the zone. Try a drop pass back, almost caught by Shea. They center it right in front of the net, but Dakota's there to block it out. Puck is loose. That gets picked up and sent down the ice by Gigi. That's going to come all the way back to the goalie as we've got some line changes happening. Dakota coming in to put pressure on as they send the puck back out again into neutral. Wildcats picking that back up in the neutral. Kate tried to grab a hold of it as they turn back around. Here go the Wildcats as they re-enter the zone. They go back out in the corner. They manage to get around Francis, blocked by Kira, though. Francis has control of the puck. She's got pressure there. She's trying to kick that puck forward, back out again into neutral. But Wildcats have to clear the offside. That's going to give time for McKinley to have a good, hard power shot back all the way down the ice. She gets it back out, but it's caught at the blue line again by the Wildcats. Francis trying to send it back forward. Francis kicks it back out. Great job by Francis. Sends it to the other side where it's clear. It's going to go all the way back to the Wildcats' defensive ice. Kate hot on the heels of the player. She tries to send it back up the wall. Francis coming in to try to stop it, but it gets sent by the Wildcats down the ice. That'll get picked up by Audrey, who's just come off the bench. She turns back around in front of the net. Audrey's going to shift that hard up to Kate along the wall. Kate looking for an opportunity to shift it. We've got 10 seconds left to go. She passes it over to Francis. Francis taking it into the zone. Francis using her body there to block out. She gets knocked over, though. We got 2 seconds left here on the PK as the Wildcats pick it up. Here goes Lily as she comes out of the box. Lily's going to come across it with Kate. There's a shot wide of the net. Goes back out to the corner. Again, Cammie's going to pick that one up. Here goes Cammie as she goes forward. Cammie kicking that one out. Lily trying to hold on to it. Now Kate. Puck goes back out again into neutral. Kate trying to get there as the puck gets sent back. Audrey's going to come pick that one up. Here goes Audrey. She's got control of the puck. Audrey shifting it back up to Kate. Ooh, Kate's got it just inside the zone. Kate passes it across to Liv. Liv with the shot. Oh, just off the goalie's glove. But then it pops loose. It's a wild puck in front of the net. Wildcats able to grab a hold of it. They try to center it back out, but Audrey catches it. Audrey dumping it up the wall, gives it to Kate. Kate trying to center it back up again to Cammie, but she gets run into by multiple players. Back to the blue line. Gigi with a shot wide of the net. Rebounds off the wall. Wildcats again try to pass it back out. They pass it back out again into neutral. Audrey going to try to cut him off there, along with Talia. Talia able to knock it off their stick. Liv got to catch it in neutral. Oops, she tried to pass it forward to Talia. Went off her skates, but Talia picks it back up. Here goes Talia. She takes a shot, caught in the body by the goalie. With 15 seconds left to go here in the second period. 3-2 Redhawks. All right, out on the ice right now. Looks like we have Talia out at center, Zoe and Shea on the wings, Francis and McKinley on D. Puck drops. That gets sent back. Shea sends it over to Francis. Francis kicking that over to McKinley. McKinley's got pressure, though. Man, does she fight to keep that puck in along the wall. Zoe coming in to help her. McKinley gets a hold of the puck. Woo! She's trying to hold on to it. She's trying to send it back deep. It's going to go back to Zoe, and that'll be the end of the period as she dumps it deep. So at the end of 2, it is 3-2 Redhawks. So go on mute while we wait for the final period to start. All right, ready to start the third and final period, which will be 16 minutes. Out on the ice at center, we've got Cammie. On the wings, Kate and Liv. On defense, Audrey and Francis. It is 3-2 Redhawks right now as we start this third period. And Kira over here in the net. We're going to have some fun, and we're going to do some goalie power for all the great saves for Kira so far this game. Puck is down. Cammie sending it out to the outside to Liv, over to Kate. Here goes Kate as she comes across into the zone. She's got defenders in front of her. She goes back to the wall looking for a pass opportunity. She tried to send it over to Cammie. It goes wide out to the boards. Picked back up by Liv. Liv drop passes it to Audrey. Audrey with a great shot just wide of the net. Rebounds off the wall where Francis picks it up. Francis sending it back deep to the corner. Kate sending it back over to Francis again. Francis with another shot. Oh, just wide of the net. Picked up by Liv on the backside, but Wildcats able to grab a hold of it. They try to kick that one back out, but Cammie and Audrey working together. Puck pops loose, though, out into neutral. Francis back on defense as Cammie gets back in position. There's going to be an offsides call. I don't think they heard the whistle. They did not hear that whistle. But that was an offsides call there. So we got a forward line change, it looks like. Let's see. Looks like we got Talia out at center with Zoe and Dakota on the wings. Francis and Audrey on defense. 15:22 left to play in the game. Puck drops back out again, back onto the wall. Wildcats trying to dump that, but it's caught by Francis on the board. She sends it back to Audrey behind the net. Audrey trying to send up the wall to Zoe. Zoe manages to knock it forward, but the Wildcats grab it. They send it to the other side wall, but Dakota's going to come pick that puck up. Dakota passing that one back out to Talia. It just goes off her stick, but Talia using her speed to catch up there. She gets back to it, and she's able to grab a hold of that puck. Man, Talia is battling hard. Puck back on the corner. Wildcats send it back out to the boards. They try to clear it out to the wall, but Francis is there. She catches it. She sends it back in. Just hops over the top of a stick back to the other side corner. Talia gets to it. She's trying to send it back for her, but now there's going to be a whistle for a penalty, I think. Against Francis. I didn't see what Francis did. Slashing. Man. She's feeling slashing power here. And then home. Nope, you got it right. And then minor. Yeah, so penalty against us. Another PK here. 14:48 left to play in this game. Out to defend on the PK. Looks like we got Cammie, Kate, Lily, and Gigi. Puck drops. Cammie using her body to block that one out. Gigi trying to get a hold of it. Puck pops loose. Wildcats grab it. Kate gets it. Now Lily. Lily able to catch it. She sends it back over the blue line. They've got to clear the offsides here. Putting that pressure on. Oh, they tried to pass it. Kate intercepted the pass. Here she goes with the puck. Shot, netted to the goal! Kate decided that a hat trick wasn't good enough. She would go for 4 goals today. So on the PK, that'll be the 4th goal there for Kate with 14:30 left to play in this game, bringing the score now 4-2. Yeah, hands up in the air. Claudia saying, good job, Kate. All right. Same line out here as we continue to defend on this PK. Cammie tying it up, gives it to Kate. Kate gives it to Gigi. Gigi back to Lily. Lily turning it up, hitting it up on the wall. Manages to hit it into the bench. She was just trying to take somebody out on the bench. I don't even know where that puck went. Now the ref just checked her. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. 1:34 left on the PK. 14:22 left of the period. Gotta laugh at that. Lily able to grab the puck off the faceoff. She goes around the backside. Woo! She tried to hit it hard. Ended up knocking a player there, but Dakota's able to come in and help along the wall. Dakota getting pinned up there. She's still trying to control that puck. Oh, she's got multiple players in the way. They managed to get it back to the corner. They pass it up along the wall, back to the blue line again. Again, the Wildcats sending that puck in. Blocked by Kira, back out to the wall. Talia's going to pick it up. She hits it hard all the way back out again into neutral where the Wildcats will recover it. Just over a minute left on the PK as the Wildcats pass it forward. They block it back in. Lily taking her back to the outside. She manages to block her out as she goes back around to the other side. And they send it back to the blue line. Wildcats try a shot there. It gets deflected. That's going to go back behind the net. Gigi trying to get there. They try to pass the pack forward, but it's caught by Talia. Here goes Talia as she skates forward. Talia's racing it all the way into the zone. Oop, gets knocked off her stick by the Wildcats. Kate coming from behind. Oop, again, Talia battling to try to hold on to that puck, and it's going to go up into the Wildcats bench this time. You know, it's only fair to knock it into each team's bench for fun there. We got 13:25 left to go here in the game. 4-2 Redhawks with 38 seconds left on the PK. We got McKinley and Audrey back on defense to join Kate and Cammie. Puck drops. That goes wide in neutral. McKinley will step up and grab it, though. She sends it back into the zone. That's going to go back behind the net. Wildcats will get back to it on the corner as they go back behind. Turn it back around. Here go the Wildcats as they drive forward. They pass it across. That's going to pop out into neutral where the Wildcats will pick it back up again. They tried to pass it across. Cammie caught it off her stick, and Kira's going to go ahead and block and cover it. Woo! And there's the whistle. Needed to stop that player before she plowed into Kira. Yeah. 17 seconds left to go here on the PK. 13:05 left in the game. Still 4-2 Redhawks. Puck drops. Cammie kicks that one back to the corner. Audrey trying to go back for it. It goes up along the wall again. Wildcats passing it back to the blue line. Kate was trying to get there, but they managed to dump it back in. They've got it on the corner. They try to send it. Oh, my gosh! I don't even know how that got through. That was crazy. It, like, bounced sideways on the ice and managed to find a gap in the net. That was crazy. With 4 seconds left here on the PK, it is now 4-3 Redhawks. 12:52 left to play. I mean, I don't even saw what hole it went through, how it got in there. Yeah. All right, out on the ice, we got Talia at center, Zoe and Dakota on the wings, Lily and Audrey back on defense. Puck is loose in the neutral ice. Wildcats trying to pass it forward. Zoe able to catch it. She passes it back to Audrey. Audrey sends that one back forward off Talia's stick. That's going to go out into the neutral. Wildcats defender will pick it back up. They try to pass that one back out again into neutral. Zoe catches it, but it goes off her stick. Zoe's got it now. She passes it back to Lily. Lily, whoa, no, she got defeated there. Puck blocked by Kira. Great save by Kira. We got to put up a message there. Great save. Puck loose again, wide back out to the wall. Talia's going to pick that one up off the wall. Here she goes. She passes it back forward. Goes off Dakota's stick. That's going to go all the way down. Dakota racing hard to get to that puck. She gets to it. She passes it up the wall, getting it to Zoe. Zoe on that corner there. She tries to battle. Wildcats coming away with it. Dakota coming from behind. They pass it back out. Gigi trying to stop it there. She pushes it back forward on the wall. Zoe trying to carry it up. Oh, and that puck, well, it was weird. It looked like it bounced into the bench, but it didn't. Picked back up by the Wildcats in the neutral. Here they come back into our defensive ice. They take a shot, blocked by Kira on her stick side. Back out to the wall again. Wildcats got it back behind the net as they turn back around on the side. They push it back up to the blue line. Kate going to block it. She's able to take that puck away. She pushes it back out into neutral. Wildcats defender will step back and pick it up. She passes it across the other side. Defender passing it forward to neutral as they re-enter the zone. Oh, they managed to get around. Gigi, oh, shot just wide. It's loose on the corner. Oh, very wide there as Kate tries to get back to that puck. It gets dumped back in again. McKinley's going to pick it up. McKinley turning back around with it. Great job by McKinley under pressure. She passes it to Liv on the side wall. That gets kicked back out, picked up by Kate. Kate's going to send that one back into the zone. Here comes Audrey out on defense. She'll join Lily, I guess. They're both on defense. Puck back on the corner again. It's loose on the side. Wildcats trying to send it back out to the wall. They're going to send it up the boards. Audrey is there, though. They try to center that one back out. Ooh, Lily goes and blocks out the player, and Cammie's able to pick it up. She sends it back into the zone again. Let's see. Cammie's got it on the backside. She takes a shot, blocked by the goalie, picked up by the Wildcats again. Wildcats trying to center it back out again. It's just going to go pass out into neutral. Shea will pick that puck up. Shea sending it back forward. Let's see. Audrey's going to come get it from the ref. She sends it back forward again to Liv. Liv sending it back across. Ooh, intercepted by the Wildcats. Whoa, here comes Lily from across. Wildcats trying to take a shot. Great save by Kira. Another shot off the side there. Puck is loose on the backside of the net. Puck gets sent back along the wall. Shea trying to clear it back out as the Wildcats take yet another shot. It gets caught in the player's body. It's underneath her. Audrey able to kick it loose. She's trying to send it back forward to Shea. It gets knocked. Lily able to catch it with her skates. She sends it back out to the wall again. She's got somebody behind her. She goes up along the backside. She's got pressure there from the Wildcats as she tries to control the puck. Wildcats get it on the corner. They try to center it back up. Liv trying to help get that puck loose. It comes out to the other side wall. Audrey's going to pick it up. Audrey hits it up along the boards, but it's caught by the Wildcats again. They manage to dump it past. Wildcats trying to center it right in front of the net. It's on the corner there as Kira gets a glove on it. 9:45 left to go here in the game. Still 4-3 Redhawks. So we got a line change, some line changes. I guess the rest of the line changes coming out. Zoe coming out to join Talia. And on defense right now, we got McKinley and Gigi. And Dakota also coming out now on the other side wing. Puck drops. Whoa, McKinley trying to go forward, gets knocked into. Puck gets popped loose. Zoe able to send that one over to Dakota. Dakota goes out into the neutral ice with it. She passes it across, trying to hit Zoe, but it goes back to the Wildcats. They pass it forward in the neutral. They try to send it into the zone. Gigi's going to come back and pick that up. Here she goes as she wheels back behind the net. Gigi hitting it up along the wall. She tries to carry it back out. Wildcats get to it. They send it back in front of the net again. Great job there by Kira getting down and back up again so quick. Slap shot from the wall, blocked by McKinley in the skate. McKinley able to win it and gets it back out again into neutral. Wildcats will go back for it. They pass it back to the defender in neutral. Defender passing it up along the wall as they pick it back up and re-enter the zone. That's Gigi back on the outside. Oops, she manages to block it with the skate. Dakota turning it back around. She kicks it back out again into neutral with Talia. Will pick it up. Talia getting around the defender. She's got pressure from another one coming across the side. Wildcats able to get it as we have a line change. Wildcats trying to dump that puck back forward, but it's taken away by Kate. Kate re-entering the zone with it. Here goes Katie. She gets around another defender. She's got control of the puck as she goes back around to the outside. Centers up to Lily. Oh, Lily trying to get a shot up there. Deflected by the goalie back out to the wall. Let's see. Liv trying to send it back to Audrey. Audrey takes a shot from the blue line. Again, wide, back out to the corner. Oh, you can hear Ian yelling at her to go, and she does. She goes in there and blocks that puck. Wildcats trying to send it back out. They've now got it back out into neutral. Here goes Audrey back on defense as Lily skates back into position. Wildcats on the wall. Audrey hitting it up along the wall. Oh, Wildcats get it on the side again. Another shot wide of the net. Oh, Kira shoving the player who shoved Lily down. Lily able to catch the shot in front of the net. Oh, it's loose on the side. Kira able to block and cover it. Yeah, right? Man, you very rarely see a goalie skate out of the net to shove a player. Wait, we got to give goalie power on that one too, right? You know, like so goalie power. Kira's like, hey, you shove my defender to the ice, I'll shove you. They try to pass it back to the other side again. Wildcats have it up on the wall. They're going to try and shift that one out, but it's caught by Talia. Oop, Talia trying to take it forward, but she goes down. Dakota able to come away with it. No, puck gets loose again. It's loose right on the side of the net. Audrey going to try to keep that puck in. Wildcats come back with it. Here go the Wildcats as they drive forward. Lily on defense as she goes back out to the outside. They try a drop pass. Shea able to kick that one back out into neutral, but she gets tripped. That's going to be a penalty against the Wildcats for tripping. Let's see what player was that number 15 looks like for the Wildcats for the tripping. Yep. You got it. Man, Marta is a pro. She's got all the buttons. All right, out for the power play. We've got Cammie, Liv, Kate, Audrey, and Lily. 7:21 left to play in this game. 4-3 Redhawks. Puck is down, caught up underneath the skates. Liv gives that to Lily. Lily sends that over to Kate at the point. Kate with a shot, blocked. Ooh, deflected, almost caught by Cammie. Audrey trying to keep that one in. Lily able to dump in and get it, but then the Wildcats pick it back up. Kate and Cammie working together. Audrey, working together to get that puck loose. Audrey sends it back forward trying to hit Cammie, but it's caught up underneath their skates again. Wildcats trying to kick it back out. Cammie sends it back through, but it's picked up by the Wildcats. Here goes the Wildcats as they go around to the other side. They're back behind the net. They try to pass it up along the wall. They're going to shift it all the way down the ice. Oh, no, it's going to die in neutral. Let's see, Audrey's going to get back to that. She's got pressure there. Wildcats managed to catch it. Kate coming back behind the net to get a hold of it. She pins her back out. Oh, there's going to be a penalty against Kate here. Yeah, body check against Kate. So now it'll be 4-on-4. 4-on-4. And there will be no power play. So, yeah, none. And then go to events, and then you're going to say home minor penalty. There we go. So Kate going to the box for that body contact. We got Zoe here at center. We got McKinley, Dakota, and Gigi out on the 4v4. Wildcats get around it. Ooh, shot. Dangerous there. It's high up over the top of the net. It bounce off the wall. Wildcats get to it. They send it back to the blue line. They pass it up along the wall. Ooh, it goes past Gigi off the skate. Oh, it's free in front of the net. Oh! Man, Kira had caught that in her glove, and then it popped out, and they'd already blown the whistle. We got lucky there. 1:01 left on the penalty against Wildcats. 1:48 left on our penalty. 6:21 left to play in this game, and it is 4-3 Redhawks. We got Audrey out here on D with McKinley now, and Zoe and Dakota. Puck loose up underneath the skates. That gets picked up by Audrey. Audrey dumps it forward. That's going to go rebounding off the wall all the way back out to the goalie. And that'll be an icing. And 4v4 strength, we don't get that PK. Just got to get there a little faster, I think, next time. We got Liv coming out now to defend on the 4v4. And Cammie. So we got Liv and Cammie now forward, McKinley and Audrey on D. Puck drops. It's caught up underneath the skates. Audrey trying to hold her own there from her knees. McKinley trying to get to it. It goes back to the point. Wildcats sending it back forward. They redirect it, but great save there by Kira. Picked up by Audrey. Audrey rebounding it off the boards. Caught by the Wildcats in front of the blue line. Liv taking it back as they go back out to the blue lane. Direct pass it. They're going to try a slap shot. Blocked by Kira. Picked back up by Cammie. Cammie's going to rebound it off the boards back out into the free ice. That'll get picked up by the Wildcats. Ooh, they dump it back forward just past McKinley. That's going to go all the way back. They called it not an icing. Ian not agreeing with that one. Puck is loose up underneath the skates as we try to get it loose. Audrey trying to get to it along with Cammie as she battles. Puck loose on the corner. Audrey manages to skip it over. That'll get picked up by McKinley. We got 4 seconds left here before they have a power play. She tried to send it back forward to Liv but hit her skates. Wildcats are going to be offsides here, but they've now cleared their penalty. So it's now going to be a 46-second PK for us. Yep. Sorry. PK for us, power play for them. And out to defend for the 46 seconds. Looks like we've got Zoe at center, Dakota, Lily, and Audrey. Puck drops, goes back to the blue line. They're going to dump it into the zone. Audrey coming back for it as the Wildcats get here. It went the wrong way off for us. Back to the corner. Audrey trying to pin her in as they send it back to the blue line. Zoe getting back there to block. She blocked the shot. They try to send it up in front of the net. Let's see. Got to move around here. Puck gets popped loose, picked up by Dakota. Oh, she loses that puck for a second. Lily able to grab it from behind. She sends it back out again into neutral. Wildcats need a reset here. They pass the puck across. It's 17 seconds left here on the PK as they pass it back forward. They try to dump that back into the zone. Zoe going back. They pass it to the other side. Let's see, Dakota will get to it on the wall. Oh, nope, she gets stopped. Zoe trying to get there. Now Zoe has control of it. Zoe tries to send it forward, but the Wildcats catch it. Dakota again pushes back out. Now Zoe sends it back to the blue line again. Wildcats able to keep it in, but Lily able to block it off her skates. Wildcats have it in the corner. They pass it back to the blue line again. Now we've cleared our PK, so now we're back to full strength on both sides. Lily able to grab a hold of the puck. Here goes Lily. She passes it hard up on the boards, trying to rebound it back out. Kate able to run away with it. Here goes Kate as she goes forward. Kate taking it all the way to the zone with multiple defenders. She does a shot caught in the glove by the goalie. 4:12 left to play in this game. Still 4-3 Redhawks. Looks like McKinley and Gigi will come out here on defense. On the forward line, we've got Liv, Cammie, and Kate. I know. Uh-huh. Puck drops. Cammie sends that to Kate. Kate over to McKinley at the blue line. McKinley skated past, but she was able to get a hold of that puck again. Cammie trying to send it forward. Goes back to the blue line again. Gigi saves it, dumping it deep into the zone again. Let's see, Kate able to come away with it. She sends it over to Cammie on the side, but she gets blocked out by the Wildcats. They're able to pick up the puck as they go forward into neutral. Gigi trying to block them out along with Liv. Wildcats dumping that into our zone. It's going to go back to the corner. McKinley going back for it as the Wildcats get to it first. McKinley knocking it off her stick as she goes back around to the corner, loses the puck there along the boards. Let's see, Gigi trying to help as McKinley tries to help get that puck loose. It's going to pop free. McKinley will yank her stick out as she comes. There she goes back behind. She passes it up to Kate along the wall. Kate centering it back out to Liv. Liv's got it neutral. She tries to pass it back forward to Cammie. Here goes Cammie. She enters the zone. Cammie with a shot from the side, deflected by the goalie, back behind the net. Goes back behind. Let's see, Kate's got it on that corner. She's trying to send it back forward. Liv tries to get a shot off in front of the net. It's loose again. Kate trying to win that one. It gets knocked off by Wildcats. Kate again picking it back up with help there by Cammie. Kate's got it in the corner. She goes back behind the net with the puck. Turns back around. Kate looking for a pass. She tried to hit Audrey, but it'll go to McKinley. McKinley will send it to the side where Liv has it. Liv tries a shot high wide. Let's see, Gigi getting back to it again. Gigi trying to center it up, but the Wildcats get it, and they're going to shift it down the ice looking for a shift change here. So with 2:46 left to play, we'll have some line changes happening. 4-3 Red Hawks, everybody at full strength. Out on the ice right now, looks like we got Talia at center, Shay and Dakota on the wings, Audrey and Lily on defense. Puck drops back out to the wall. Shay gets it. She sends it over to Audrey. Audrey's going to dump that deep back to the corner again. Talia will get back to it. She picks it up on that corner. She tries to send it back to Audrey, but it's intercepted by the Wildcats. Here they go as they go forward. Dakota trying to block them out. Audrey's got it. She tries to send it back forward, but it goes out, I think, into the penalty box. Whoops. 2:30 left to play. Still 4-3 Red Hawks. Puck drops. Talia sending it back to the outside. Wildcats able to pick it up. Lily going to battle her, though. Manages her, making her have to dump the puck. I think that might have been an offsides call there. Yep, looks like line change. We got Cammie out at center. Kate and Liv on the wings. Audrey and Lily on defense. With 2:25 left to play here. Puck drops. Cammie holding out with her body there. Wildcats try to come away with it. Kate able to grab it. Kate sends that back over to Lily. Lily turning back around. Lily passing it up the boards. Great pass up there to Liv. Up on their backside, though. They try to dump it forward, but Lily gets it again. She passes it back up to Liv. Liv over to Kate. Gets intercepted by the Wildcats. They dump that one back forward. Let's see. Audrey gets to it, though. Audrey sending it up the boards. That's going to go down the ice as the Wildcats defensively get back to it. Wildcats picking it up as they wheel back behind. They try to pass it up along the boards. Liv getting there. She's got pressure from the Wildcats. Lily going in to try to keep it in as Cammie falls back behind. Puck popping back and forth. Goes off Lily's skates. Wildcats trying to pass it back forward, but it's caught by Kate. Intercepted there on the pass. There's going to be a penalty there. Against Lily, it looks like. Oh, man, Lily just a bruiser today. Yeah, I don't know what this one. It looks like interference against Lily. So 1:41 left to go, and we will have a PK here. Yeah, so minor penalty. Yeah. All right, puck drops. Dakota trying to win that one along with Audrey as the puck goes under the skates. Dakota able to come away with it. She kicks that all the way down the ice. Great effort there by Dakota, sending it down. Puck back behind the net. Wildcats picking it up on the corner. They try to send it up along the wall. They pick it up there off the side. They pass it back out into neutral. It goes loose. McKinley able to get to it, but the Wildcats pick it up from behind. Audrey trying to get there along with McKinley. She goes to the outside, blocked by Kira. It's loose, spinning in front of the net, but McKinley's able to kick it back out to the wall. McKinley battling there as the Wildcats pick it up. They send it back to the corner. Dakota putting pressure on as she pins him up against the boards. Dakota trying to keep that puck pinned there. Wildcats center it back up on the side. Pop the puck up over the top of the net. Shay coming back to the corner trying to get to it as the Wildcats try to send it forward. McKinley's going to grab it. She tried to shift it hard, but it's going to get caught up on the boards. They pass it back to the blue line. Wildcats passing it across the other side. Blue line goes wide off her stick, though. She tries another shot blocked by Dakota. Goes back out to the wall again. Wildcats trying to dump that one back in. It skips out high behind the net. It's loose on that corner. Audrey trying to get a stick in there as the Wildcats go back behind again. Let's see, Wildcats have it on the side. They pass it back again to the side. It's back behind. They're now playing 6-on-4 here as the Wildcats have pulled their goalie trying to tie up this game. And Kira with a great save and cover up. We got 28 seconds left to play, so we're going to play short here. Lily's is going to stay on the box for the rest. Bad timing there. So Wildcats pulled their goalie, so it's a 6-on-4 we got going on right now. Let's see, Cammie there on the face-off. Gigi able to come away with it. Gigi sending it back around the backside of the net. She gets it to Kate. Kate shifts it down the ice. Great job by Kate. That's going to go all the way down to the other end. We got 16 seconds left to go as the Wildcats try to pick up that puck. We've got them pinned on the backside of the board there as they pick up the puck on the corner. They're looking for that pass out. Kate able to grab it. Now Wildcats get it. They pass it back out to neutral. Audrey with a shot blocked by a defender in front. She was trying to go for that open net from neutral ice. Wildcats with another shot blocked by Kara, and that is the game. Final score, 4-3, Redhawks win. Great effort there by the Redhawks to win their first, I guess, beginning of regular season game. Yeah, let's see that one. Yeah, this one's for you. Chase giving a plus up to the team. Great effort there. All right, so that's it for this afternoon game. Our next game will be this evening at 7:15 p.m. I believe that's against Burnaby. Sounds right. Yeah, Marta says I'm right, so that's good. So we will see them this evening at 7:15 here in Linwood, and we hope everyone has a good afternoon waiting for that to happen.
Thank you for your company.
Yeah.